I'm Ashley Hawk. I grew up in the Oshkosh and Llewellyn area. While I wasn't raised there full time, I was a military brat. I went to 11 different schools, 4 different high schools. Oshkosh, I just chose because that's where my grandparents lived, and that's where we always visited when we came back home to Nebraska. I have 3 items today. I brought a set of dice to represent my past, a paper plate full of sticky notes to represent my present, and a compass to represent my future. The first item I'm going to talk about today is my set of dice that represents my past. I snagged them from a family game that we always play. I chose dice to represent my past because earlier in my life and childhood, things often felt unpredictable. A lot of choices felt like a roll of the dice, and I didn't have a lot of control over anything. These dice represent my past because I learned through experiences. Sometimes things worked out and sometimes they didn't. That's just how you learn. My second item today is the paper plate full of sticky notes that represents my present. I created this to represent my plate always being full. My entire motherhood journey, I have always been told, "Oh, your hands are full. Oh, you really have your plate full." So each sticky note on here represents something I'm balancing right now. From being a mom to 4 kids, a wife, working at an elementary school, going to college full-time, running my own photography business, and until recently being a caretaker for my grandpa. This plate represents my present because even though it's full, it's all mine. It's busy and stressful at times, but it also represents responsibility and growth. Some days it stays balanced, and some days it just doesn't. So now that I've talked about my present, let's move on to my future. The final item, my compass. I purchased this compass on a trip to Ireland 10 years ago. So while it's sentimental, I thought it also was great at representing a future. I chose this compass because even though I don't know exactly where I'm going to end up, I do know that I want to move forward and with purpose. This compass represents my future because it's about direction and not having everything figured out. Looking at these objects all together, the story of my growth, how I moved from taking chances to juggling responsibilities to learning how to choose direction for myself. My life may still feel busy and imperfect, but I know and understand that growth isn't about having everything figured out. It's about knowing where you are headed. These objects remind me that every stage has helped shape who I am today. Thank you.